Blasio, Blasio, the mayor of New York. I suspect he consulted with Governor Cuomo for long enough for Governor Cuomo to break away from his play doll. Huh? Yeah, so yesterday, which would have made it the 26th of January 2015, in fear of a massive snowstorm hitting New York, Mayor de Blasio shut down public transportation. New York got 6 inches of snow. So instead of waiting to see how the storm builds, Mayor de Blasio decided to shut down the entire city. Now you have to ask yourself a question. How many hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of people were stranded? They couldn't get home. They couldn't get to where they needed to go. Because Mayor de Blasio, being the genius that he is, decided the best thing to do was to shut down the entire public transportation system. A normal mayor or a normal government that wasn't too involved with his playmate would probably have waited to see how the storm built, and would probably have suggested that if we get a foot of snow, a foot and a half of snow, let's shut it down. But he shut it down before they got any real snow, and they never got more than 6 inches of snow. You know how much 6 inches is? That's 6 inches. Well, okay, that's 6 inches. Now, do you have any idea how many hundreds of millions of dollars the city lost in revenue? How about the businesses that depend on obtaining revenue? Do you think Bill de Blasio cared about the New Yorkers losing revenue? Does it change his requirements to get taxes into the coffers? I'm inclined to think not. Now this guy's a complete moron. Rudy Giuliani would never have done what this idiot did. But when you've got someone that's a communist, that's against the police force, he's probably against the firemen for the same reasons, and you allow him to run a city when he doesn't know what he's doing, and he gets guidance and wisdom from his ex, I guess, lesbian, African, whatever she is, American wife. Only in America and only in New York, a completely whacked out democratic state. Yeah, I can't imagine a lot of business owners in the city are pleased. I can't imagine a lot of people that had to sleep in who knows where last night, because Mayor de Blasio wasn't smart enough or cared enough about the people to wait to see what the storm created. Again, he could have very easily said if we get 12 inches, 16 inches, but to get 6 inches and shut down the city? This is New York, the largest city in North America. You got to ask yourself a question. What's wrong with Democrats? You know what the answer to that question is? Sadly, everything. Bill de Blasio. I'm amazed he's still in office. You know, he's sort of a bit like Barack Hussein Obama. Things just get shoveled underneath the rug. But he's made no effort to build a bridge to allow the police to cross over. He keeps blowing it up. Why? Because he's a socialist communist. They can't think clearly. Just like Obama. Well, he's got different reasons he can't think clearly. Just look at the side of his head. Looks like a train yard with tracks going everywhere. I'm not making fun of someone that has had an injury, but I'm making fun of someone whose whole life history is a blank page. You sort of know what I mean? Gotta have someone to pick on. But all kidding aside, these Democrats are crazy. They elect idiots like Blasio, Governor Cuomo, yeah. And they elect senators like Chucky Schumer. I mean, come on, folks. Wake the hell up. New York's a joke. Congress, for the most part, is a joke. It's all a joke. That's what I think. So what do you think?